Welcome to my third casted game where I'm doing daily diaries. This one I am going into with a little different agenda. I had a conversation with Professor Farnsworth last game about the value of scanning. And so this game that has just kicked off is my character's name is level 20 scanning. And here's the rule set I'm going to add to myself. I'm going to allow myself to get tech up to level 3 to match my scanning. Um, but I will never have anything that is a higher level of tech than my scanning is until I hit level 20. So I have to keep my scanning above or at every other tech. And we'll see how that pans out. Because obviously it's not the most important tech in the game, but there's weapons, manufacturing, terraforming are probably the main three. Early on, banking is, but I think scanning is often overlooked as the value it provides. So that's the rule set. I will never allow anything to get above scanning until level 20. At that point, I'll just play normal. We'll see how it goes. Looks like a reasonable spawn just off the center of the universe. Not terrible here. It's a lot of uncontested stars. We'll see how this guy is as a neighbor. Got this guy as a neighbor. Both of these are the two that are going to be connected to me right away. I need level 2 range to get to this guy. Looks like there might be some conflict up here. We'll see how it goes. I'm also going to try to not be an asshole this game. I'm going to try really, really hard to ratchet it back a few levels and see if I can play the game without pissing people off. So that's my goal. We are in cycle number 1 in the level 20 scanning guy. I'm in a good position. Um, we have this guy who looks like he's AFK, which is unfortunate because he would be an initial trading partner for tech. I do have some conversations with Hugs and Moses about a potential alliance. I'm friendly with everybody. Also have a potential alliance looking with Armada. We'll see how that goes. I think it would probably make sense to go ahead and take these 3 people out in between us, but right now I need to be friends because this is my first tech trading partner. So I'm just trying to get into position there and trying to get this star established so I can trade it down here. Oh, this has got what turned into an AI. So I was lucky I procced experiments, which was the first tech I was going for. So in 2 hours, so this first cycle, I will have experiments. I'll trade it with Senath or whatever his name is. And yeah, I think I'm in good position early on. Okay, cycle 2. Nothing too exciting happens right here yet. Basically, on my south, all the AFKs occurred, and I sent over experimentation. I plan to utilize the bot here to make sure I get all the level 2s quickly. My Estonia is attacking the AI over here, so basically my southern border is safe and protected. I'm focused on the north. I'm friends with everybody, these 4 players, but my true vision is I want to partner with Armada. And so right now we have purple and green attacking each other. I'm actively trading with green. I sent him money for weapons. And then purple's about to he's got banking. I'll get in range with him. So I'm basically telling both of these players that I'm on their side, and then I'm going to trade with all of them. Orange is going to attack purple. Well, I guess, or pink. This purple lurker is going to attack green, and we're going to smush them in between. And then orange and I are going to smush lurker. So that's the 2-pronged plan to basically get rid of these 3 players in between us, establish a border, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. Also, some early conversations with Hashtag, who looks like a pretty strong player. And then I also have tentative plans with the Hugs and Moses down here, but we'll see. We'll see what pans out. So right now, my strongest ally will be Armada. We'll take these guys out in the middle, and that's the plan. Day 3, things are looking well. Things are looking good. Interesting development is Sathane basically said that he's going to be out of this game. So feel free to take my planets. So I basically took him up on it, and go ahead and I grabbed this beautiful 45 resource star that was fought over by Diamond and him, and and that's kind of satellite star. I'm working on range 3 to be able to go directly from my home world, scan HQ, North Coast scan, right to his home world, and that'll give me a nice path and save me a ton of time. There's not a lot of these stars are just not valuable stars up here and really worth fighting over. So I'm gonna try to get these guys. Meanwhile, Armada should be attacking soon, and he should be attacking, you know, whatever this guy, however you pronounce that, Guaquico. I don't know, Gakko, Kiko. I don't know. And then Lurker here is going to start attacking as well. So the idea is Armada's going to get some of these northern stars. I'll get the southern stars, and then we'll finish off Lurker, and then join forces. I also have with Hugs and Moses. He said he's going to take over this AI soon. He's trading with Orange and a non-aggression pact with Blue. So once that border's established, we'll be able to start communicating. This guy here is he's not an AI yet, but I'm guessing he will be soon. He hasn't really done anything or invested at all. So yeah. So and then tech-wise, I've got great tech, and then across the board on you know all the main things. Economy now, yeah, I'm up over 30. I just did that, so I'm going to be top of economy. Um, I'm going to be near the top of industry. I'm going to be here. I'm here on science, so I'm doing well. Total ships, I think I'm in the middle of the pack. Yeah, just because I've been focusing on economy over industry, which is fine. I'll catch up. So yep, phase 3 is looking good. Oh, I guess the only thing to note is this guy's mad at me. He sent me banking, and I didn't send him anything back because I plan on killing him. But I'm basically trying to tell him I'm still friends and I'm only attacking green. He doesn't know that green's actually giving me the stars. So we'll see how long I can string him along. Okay, that's it for today. Here we are on day 4, cycle 4. Really the big news here is we had Hugs and Moses quit. So now we have this guy quit, this guy's AFK, this guy quit, this guy just quit, and this guy's basically quit in AFK. So I have this entire string on my south that's not there. It's the top of the leaderboard right now. It does create where I have to deal with them not liking me, but not an imminent threat. Up north, we also have Sethane finally quit. He's just got these 2 stars. Well, I'm about to get that one. These 2 stars left. Lurker did grab this one from him. So right now I have an arrangement with Guaco, who is being attacked by Armada. I'm going to need to deal with Lurker. Bigger picture plan is I have a 3-way thread started with, not with me, with hashtag and Armada, talking about do we pull in Sir Lagalot. And so we would have, if you look on the leaderboard, that would be a nice me Lagalot hashtag, and then down here somewhere is Armada, who's been pinned in. But then Armada and I could go south, those 2 could go west. We would just finish off everyone else in between. So that's the longer term plan. I just need to deal with this mess first, and we'll see where it goes. We are minutes from the ending of cycle 5. Let's fill you in on all the activity. I have made an arrangement now to have both Gueco and Armada attack Lurker. So all 3 should be attacking. Now, this guy here, Guaco, got a little bit gun shy when he saw the 147 fleet show up. However, Armada, who's my main guy anyway, actually was able to go ahead and take a star. So the assault is on. The bad news here is my friend Sethane, he hit level 3 weapons, and instead of me defending the star, I actually lost it, and I lost the first reinforcement group. So I am going to retake it here in 5 hours, but that's problematic. And I just lost a lot of fleets here. when you look overall at the intel for total ships, you can see I took a huge hit. I mean, I was moving my way up, and now I just took a big hit, and that sucks. But that's the game. And I thought, like, the only person who could have done that is Guaco. Also said he was going to send me weapons 3 right away, and he didn't. I sent him both the experiments. One he paid for, one he did not. But I just need him to send me the tech. I need him to continue to be on board just a little bit longer. I need him to engage. I don't want him to get cold feet. So anyway, I'm weak up here with ship count, but I'm strong in industry. So as long as these two guys take action, I should be safe. And I need them not to get crazy because I'm the leaderboard, top of the leaderboard, and attack me. So this is kind of a walking on eggshells part of the game. Down in the south, I have the AI being a jerk and suiciding into me. He has sent already 2 waves. This is the 3rd and 4th wave. I'm fending them off. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the 62 from my home. One hand, I want to send them down here, or he hasn't gone AFK yet, but when he does, I'm going to lose that star. And so I want to be a little bit prepared for that. So I was thinking about sending those fleets over or sending them down here. But at the same time, I'm worried about up north. What I would like to do is just leave it as it is. So let's go ahead. We're going to cut over now. We're going to see this live. What happens? Boom. No movement, which is nice. Let's see. We're seeing it live. What did I get? What did I get? Sometimes it takes a minute to reconcile. I'm really curious what technology I procced. You know, sometimes you get research. It's here first. It looks like I hit experiments. Not really what I was hoping for. Okay, so now we look around and see. Okay, it looks like he hit banking. Looks like he hit banking. And I'm going to need to get manufacturing. So I should, in theory, be able to get some text from these people. Here we are on day 7. Updates for you. The big news is our progress here on Lurker is successful. I was able to get my first star, and Guaco was able to get the big star. And the nice thing is, blew up about 180 of his fleet, so now I'm well ahead of him. Also in good news, Armada was able to get, this is the home world. He sent me a screenshot. So some heavy losses, but if you look at the fleet count, like 243, 226, I'm sorry, did I say the right line? 436, 426, and 239. So, and I'm 650. So this is working out perfectly. And what I heard from Guaco is, so this star, this star, this star, they're all like empty, like single digit stars, just like, you know, these two are not great stars either. So that means all of Lurker's good stars are probably this clump right here, and Armada should be able to claim those. He's already weakened himself. Now, Guaco is sending some fleets back up defensively and is on weapons. So the plan right now is to let Guaco finish weapons, trade it with him, continue to play nice. As far as he knows, we're tight, and I feel kind of bad because he's been okay. Except the problem is, and here's the reason I'm not sticking with Guaco. He has 17 economy still. He demands my tech and doesn't pay me. He will never be able to keep up because he is so worried about industry, and that's a problem. So he can't pay for things. He keeps demanding, and so I'm obliging because I need him. But it's not sustainable. He doesn't understand the long term how this game works, and so that's why I'm sticking with Armada over him, who does get the game. So just to get that clarified. And Lurker, why didn't I pick Lurker? I didn't trust him. The way he spoke, he didn't seem trustworthy. Plus, I have a longer term vision. So, you know, with the 4 people I mentioned, knee just quit. So that puts hashtag in a better position to finish clearing this out and start moving that way, start moving west. So I'm hoping in the next day or so we're able to finish off Lurker, get the weapons from Guaco, trade it with Armada because we'll be right now we're not in scan range, but once I'm here with my scan range, I'll be able to start giving him tech because he's super far behind, and then we'll finish off Guaco and then march south. Now, the other news south, of course, this guy officially went AFK. I had to pay him off, so not attack me. But again, weapons one. So I want to start. All these fleets are are kind of setting up for down here. I want to start rolling through this AI. I just need to have enough presence here to deal with the Quaco first and Lurker. Now, the other conversation I had, I've been talking with Valks, who reached out to me. This is his first time playing, but I'm really impressed with his communication and his kind of understanding of the game. He comes from diplomacy like I did, and so I really, really like him. He's right now partnered with Galactic Peace, who I don't trust whatsoever based on how he's been talking. Um, they, I'm pretty sure Galactic Peace is what caused Hugs and Moses to quit, and so they're finishing off the Jewish Star Empire. So and anyway, so I think Vox is someone who I'm willing to work with. Galactic Peace, I'm not. So we'll see where that goes. Now Vox did attack this dude and made him quit, but he's got Slicer Toss down here to deal with. So he's going to have his hands full, but not my problem. So that's where we're at. Finish off Lurker. In about a day, turn on Guaco. Looks like the northern border starting to settle down. And then I have this whole smorgasbord of easy AI to start to chew up when I come down. Welcome to day 8. We are in a critical day because in about 2 or 3 hours, Guaco is going to be getting weapons 4. At that point, I would like to be in range with Armada to send him all the techs and for us to do a little backstabbity stab on Guaco. Again, we already explained why. I'm well positioned. I've got, closing in on 300 fleets that are just going to go from, from Sethane's home up this way. I've got another 100 and it'll be 150. I'll just go straight up into his heart, and then I'll have enough over here to take this little small path here. Guaco keeps ignoring economy and just pumping out industry, which short term makes him powerful, but long term is just a recipe for defeat. And now, if I can get those stars, I don't have to invest anything in economy or science. I just pump out the economy, or industry and science. I just pump out economy. That's what I want to do. So, looking at the ship count right now, Lurker's at 304. He's about to lose a little bit more, but he's hovering in the 300 range. Armada's around 500, around 700 for Guaco, and I'm closing in on 1,000. So what I'm hoping happens is Guaco launches when he gets his weapons on Armada. Armada absorbs most of the damage, and then I can come in behind. I would like to go with Armada. He may just be too weak and I just take all of this. But we'll see. I still am continuing to foster my relationship with Valks down in the south. That's one I would like to keep. So the next 24 hours is going to be, oh, yeah. And then the AI hates me. I've been using that against the AI to absorb hits. So you got this guy here. It's until I can focus on it, I'm not going to make much progress. I just want to keep culling the fleets to keep them low. So that's what's happening down south. A quick mid-cycle update. I got a message. I've been talking, like I said, to Valks for a while. He said he got an offer from Mr. Lethal Blood and Slicer Toss about an alliance. It would be those three. Presumably they finish off here, and then Valks comes back up north towards me. Slicer Toss and those guys go west, which is actually pretty good for me because I have a great relationship with Valks. I don't trust Galactic Peace at all. So anyway, I encouraged him to take care of it. We'll keep working together, but that could alter my approach up here as well. We'll see. Day 9 of level 20 scanning. Things have got a little bit of an interesting twist here. So we had issues on timing, and we were concerned that if we attacked Guaco once we got weapons, that he would freak out, which he will absolutely do, and he'll pull in Lurker. So I asked what Armada wanted me to do, and he said, you know what, we need to finish off Lurker first. So I had all those fleets that were just like ready to go and kill Guaco, and I sent them all east to finish off Lurker, just to make sure that's one less person that's 100% an enemy dead. And I think that was the right choice. I wish I would have done it sooner. Had I done it sooner, I would have had some of these better stars. As it is, Guaco's been very opportunistic and grabbing a lot of those good stars. So the question is, now Guaco will be dead soon. You can see, like, this is just, there's going to be some final battles here. Lurker goes away. And so the question is, am I on board with the 4-player alliance? I mean, I am. I want that to happen. I want to work with Armada and push south. I want Hashtag and Sir Lag-a-Lot to push west. The problem is when I look up here, I see Sir Lag-a-Lot just taking all this. I'm like, well, how is he going to grow? So I asked the question in a group and an individual to him to see how that goes. At the same time, Guaco, I convinced him to say, hey, you know what, let's not attack Armada. Maybe the 3 of us could work together. And so he basically proposed that, hey, let's go ahead and work together. And then he came up with a very selfish split, but whatever. And so I want to see what Armada comes back and says, because if Sir Lag-a-Lot is not on board and is going to fight, like maybe we do use them to push an attack. Maybe we do turn this into a 3-player alliance, and if they do, those 2 do just go north, and I go south, and I coordinate with Volks. I don't know. So right now, I'm going to see what Armada wants to do. He's my main guy. I want to work with the 4. I want to work with the 4 that I set up. I think that's the best, because out here there's 5 players over here that are aligned. So Pyro, Dre, and you can see they're starting to pull ahead. So they're the largest alliance now. Grobe, whatever the hell you say that guy name is, Wenachi. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there one more? I think there's one more. Powder. Yeah. So they're all. This is a strong alliance over here. And right now looks like the front leaders. There's a little bit of a strong alliance down there. I haven't seen much else. So that's where we're at. Finish off Lurker, figure out what we're doing up here, and with a lot of those fleets, you can see I did end up sending a big batch. I'll take these southern stars. I also sent down, it's kind of hard to see, another 180-ish, because I want to start. I do want to start making progress on the AI. I do want to not deal with up here anymore, but I need to figure out what Armada wants to do first. Day 10. All right. So last night before bed, I just got super annoyed that how things were playing out. So I just balls out attacked Guaco. As predicted, he's not super happy about it. But then Armada joined in. So Armada should be able to go ahead and take these really good 8, 4, 5 industry stars. Lurker's just got 100 fleets sitting on that star, and then one other star that I'm about to kill off. So Lurker is essentially removed from the game. Guaco is now under siege both from myself, from Armada, and from Hashtag on the north. His days are numbered. The only little bit of an issue here is Guaco did get weapons 5, and so until those get passed from Hashtag down, it's going to be a little painful. Guaco made a misplay here. He could have had my 4 industry star, but he took 5 off. I don't know why. So I'm going to just grab it right back. This was my first star I grabbed from him. I'll get this one as well. These guys will blow up. I'll get this guy here, which is a really one I was really hoping for. I sent my, what was it, like 150, 160 fleets into this star and blew it up to help Armada reclaim that. So I'm hoping that buys me a ton of favor with Armada. I mean, I think already I've kind of earned his trust. And Guaco will be removed from this section, from the Lurker stars. I'm starting to pick away at his original expansions as well. He's getting crushed. It'll probably take a day or 2, I'm guessing. But we also now have a daisy chain for trading techs in place. And once Guaco's gone, I'll be in range with Hashtag as well, and things will speed up tremendously. Down in the south, I am in position. I was trying to lure him into attacking me again, but it didn't work. But I'm about to have, it's hard to see with all this, 215. Yeah, I'm going to have 400 fleets, and I'm going to start pushing in here. Um, Galactic Peace is starting to make his move on the AI, but nothing too major right now down in the south. So right now, focus here. The one other thing for today, I did get confirmation back that Sir Lagalot and hashtag are 100% on board. We've started some really good conversations about tech and blah 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 blah. So strategy. So we are. Yesterday I was a little bit concerned about this, but apparently they've talked internally about a pathway for hashtag to get through. Hashtag seems fine. So as long as those two are fine, then I'm very happy. We'll finish off what we've started. So back to Plan A. Day 11. The big updates here is the progress on Guaco. He's retreating to his core, consolidating, and we're just chewing him up around the edges like we thought. He still has a decent chunk of 1,000 fleets, but we're about to get Weapon 6, and just a matter of time before we finish him off. But it is a bit of a distraction because as you can see, I'm routing over half of my fleets, or about half of my fleets, up to deal with that before I can move south. The good news is I made a ploy to deal with this AI, and right before I landed, which it was supposed to be defended, he decided to attack me instead and allowed me to land and create a beachhead, which then also allowed me to come and take his homeworld star, I'll grab this in about 4 ticks. So, and I'll still be able to defend his counterattack. So, hey, I made a big blunder. Great for me, finally some progress, and that's going to make taking the rest of him out good. I was able to get some tech. I bought manufacturing and then got friendly with Hugs and Moses. Galactus Peace is coming in. So we do need to focus as an alliance on getting the tech trade around. Armada's more AFK than he should be. I wish he makes me a little nervous. He's not sending for the techs, which means it doesn't get to the partners. So I'm focused on researching right now. Scan 6. I need scan 7 from here to be able to get in range with everyone. So in 2 days, worst case, I could do that. Although hashtag is coming down, I believe, to here. No, he's coming down to here. So he'll be in range soon enough. But it does make me nervous about Armada, but we'll see how that pans out. Politically elsewhere, we'll go through it later. But these guys are still, this group is still pulling ahead from a technology perspective, which is why we need to sync up. Day 13. This is going to wrap up the first video in this game, and really because when you look at the big picture here, we have secured the northeast quadrant. Our alliance is sound, and we're just cleaning it up. So now we're kind of going to the next phase of the game, where we're looking at the major alliances across the galaxy and then how to kind of look more at a macro view. So I'm going to do a quick wrap up here, and then we'll jump to the next video. When we look at Guaco, he's all but gone now. He's got a few extra stars that in the matter of the next day we'll remove. We even have Armada starting to move away. Armada's finishing off Lurker in the corner. I'm starting to move out. We've agreed that Armada's going to take Lurker and Lurker South Passage and Loving Lurker, and I told him to take the Far East. So he'll go ahead and grab these 4 stars here, which just makes sense for him. I'll finish taking those off there. And down on the AI, I've finally got some more success. I've gotten 3 stars, about to take a 4th, and the 5th, 6th, 7th are not far behind. And so I'm about to have a nice foothold in here, and then I can start to push out into the center. So that's it for this video. Hopefully it was enjoyable, and we're going to talk now how to get from where we're at from the early game. We got ourselves positioned with an alliance with Sir Lagalot, myself, hashtag, and Armada. That's the crew that we're going to hope to take us to the end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, click on the link for the next episode, and don't forget to click subscribe for more content.